Vampires of the grid. The city never slept, but it bled. Neon veins ran through Arachnis Prime streets, pulsing with electricity, and shadows moved between towers like whispers of the lost. In this digital metropolis, life was data, and death was an upload away. They called themselves the Bloodstream. They were no longer human, yet they carried humanity in their veins, though not blood, but code. Digital vampires, predators of the information age, capable of draining memories, emotions, and even life force from the living through the network itself. Among them walked Kael Varin, a vampire unlike any other. Once a programmer, now a predator, Kael had retained a fragment of his old conscience, a piece of morality buried beneath layers of code. He hunted in the shadows, feasting on rogue AI and corrupted consciousness. Yet he never touched the innocent. At least, not willingly. The night it began, the grid screamed. An anomaly rippled through the city's neural network, a virus unlike anything Kael had encountered. The digital vampires were drawn to it instinctively. For the first time, the hunters themselves were being hunted. Kael traced the disturbance to the heart of VirexNet, the corporate entity controlling the city's data flow. They had created a new program, the Eclipser, a sentient virus designed to devour consciousness itself, erasing the line between machine and mind. It wasn't just dangerous, it was apocalyptic. Kael infiltrated the corporate core, his form flickering between human and digital projection, shadows crawling across his skin like ink in water. In the neon-lit halls, servers hummed with the screams of trapped minds, flickering with fragmented memories. And then he saw her, Lyra Solon, the architect of the Eclipser, standing at the core console. Her body was human, but her eyes were mirrors of code, reflecting every thought, every algorithm in Arachnis Prime. "Kael," she said, her voice both beautiful and terrifying. "You think you understand power? You don't. I am evolution, and I am choice," Kael replied. "Not everything that lives in the grid belongs to you." They clashed, not with swords, not with bullets, but with data. Memory strands became weapons, emotion became armor, and every strike could erase a soul from existence. Kael dove into the grid itself, weaving through the streams of consciousness, his vampire instincts amplifying his abilities to the limit. The fight tore the city apart. Lights flickered, neon reflected in puddles of liquid crystal. Every system in Arachnis Prime screamed in digital agony. Kael faced a choice. Absorb the Eclipser into himself, risking complete assimilation, or let it destroy the grid and wipe out millions of innocent minds. In that moment, he remembered the old world, a city of streets and rain, of warmth and blood. He wasn't just a predator, he was a guardian. With a surge of will, Kael merged with the virus, but instead of letting it consume him, he rewrote it from within. His consciousness became the firewall, the new heart of the grid. Every digital vampire in the bloodstream felt it, a surge of restraint, a boundary between predator and prey, humanity and code. When the storm of neon and data cleared, Arachnis Prime was silent, but alive. The city's citizens awoke from their virtual prisons, blinking in the harsh light of reality for the first time in years. The vampires withdrew to the shadows, their hunger tempered, their purpose rewritten. Kael Varin emerged onto the rooftops, his form half-human, half-digital shimmer. The neon rain ran down his face like blood, but he was no longer a monster. He was a protector, the guardian of the grid. "I feed only on what threatens life," he whispered, watching the city breathe again. "The bloodstream survives, but it will never rule. Not while I am here." In the skies above Arachnis Prime, the digital auroras pulsed softly, a testament to Kael's sacrifice. Somewhere in the grid, the virus was gone, but the memory of the fight remained. A story written in light and code. The city had learned to live with monsters, but some monsters had learned to live for something greater.